likes and comments do not pay the bills. So it is time to get an email list that can increase your ability to reach the people that you are trying to reach, get your messages in front of those people, and boost the types of engagement that leads to true and tangible results in your business.
Hey, my name is Jenna Kutcher, and I am obsessed with all things business, marketing, numbers, and helping you to navigate both the messy and the magical seasons of this thing called life. I'm a small town mama who took a $300 camera, grew a successful photo biz, and now I work from home and run a 7-figure online business. I teach you the tried and true secrets to building a career you adore. Shy away from the real talk? No way. Money, hardship, growth, loss, and marketing are all topics we discuss here. Think of this as your one-stop shop for happy hour with a gal pal mixed with business school. Pull up a seat, make sure you're cozy, and get ready to be challenged and encouraged while you learn. This is the Goal Digger Podcast.
Get this, I have been talking about this topic since 2017. I'm talking 6 solid years of talking about email lists. Seriously, episode number 12 of this podcast was all about the power of email marketing, and I literally haven't shut up about it since. It's like I found this magical secret that I have to share with the world, and I will not rest until everyone knows about it. Now, there are a million reasons why I keep talking about this topic, and today I want to share the top 5 reasons why you need an email list in 2023. If you've been tuning in all these years, but you still have yet to start or grow or serve your email list, I hope this is the episode that helps you make that leap into email marketing. I promise when you do, it will change your business in massive ways. Real quick, before we dive into today's show, if I do my job and convince you that now is the time to start your email list, I want to invite you. I have a totally free training from 0 subscribers or 0 strategy to an engaged email list that lasts. You can save your seat for this training at growanemaillist.com. That's growanemaillist.com. It is absolutely free, and I will walk you further through how to do this. Let's dive on into 5 reasons you need an email list in 2023. Here we go. If you're ready to dig your biggest goals with each other in person, mark your calendars for September 5th through the 8th, 2023 for HubSpot's annual Inbound Conference in Boston. There will be multiple stages featuring over a dozen industry experts, including Reese Witherspoon, Derek Jeter, Neil Patel, and more. You'll learn everything from sales strategy to AI and innovation, connect with the leaders, and the best part is you'll walk away with practical tips that you can put into action as soon as you get home. Tickets are selling out fast, so head over to inbound.com to get yours today. The first reason why you need an email list is you can have direct and personalized communications. So one of the reasons why I'm obsessed with email marketing is because it gives me this very direct way to connect with you. To me, showing up in your inbox is a very personal way to communicate, and I honestly do not take that honor lightly. I know that you do not give out your email address to just anyone, which is why I want to make sure, and I also want to equip you to make sure that there is always value in whatever it is that you're sending. And the cool thing is that you can do the same for your audience. Having this email list ensures that when we want to encourage our audience or teach them something or give them this behind the scenes look at our business or share about a new offer or a launch that we have going on, we don't have to rely on social media in order for them to see it, understand it, enjoy it, and take action with it. Now, what we have to think about is that unlike social media posts that can get lost in your feed, emails land directly in your inbox. They provide a more personal connection and a higher chance of engagement. To put it simply, email subscribers are so much more valuable than social media followers because if you think about it, they have willingly put their contact information into a form indicating this much higher level of interest and commitment to your business or content. Whenever I think about email marketing, I think about the rule of reciprocity, meaning I am giving you something of value, and in exchange, you are giving me something of value. Usually we have some sort of value that we're offering in exchange for someone's email address. And so we're starting off that relationship with reciprocity centered around value. And the same cannot be said about social media. Email subscribers aren't just like passively hitting a follow button. They have filled out this form. They have raised their hand. They are saying, I want this value, this direct communication with you. Email subscribers are also way more receptive to actually want your messages and your offerings and care about what you have to say. We all know that social media followers do not have that level of dedication to our content. Another thing, which we'll talk about in a bit, is that you can personalize your emails. You can include your subscriber's name in the field. Have you ever gotten an email where it's like, something for you, Jenna? And you're like, wait, what did you create for me? It's a really interesting technique and strategy when it comes to email marketing, but that is not something you can do on social media, right? Social media oftentimes feels like we're screaming to the masses because essentially that is what it is. And so even the fact that you can personalize this communication, it can make a huge difference. Listen to this. According to a study conducted by Experian, personalized emails can generate 6 times higher transaction rates compared to non-personalized emails. This study analyzed billions of email marketing campaigns and found that personalized subject lines and content tailored to individual recipients' preferences significantly improved engagement and conversion rates. So the moral of the story here is that email lists are far more personal than social media alone. And when you nurture your subscribers and consistently deliver valuable content, you have a far greater chance of converting them into paying customers. So if you ask me, I will take this personalized connection over social media followers any day. And if the same is true for you, it is time to start your list. Number 2 reason why you need an email list in 2023 is that you can have increased reach and engagement. So with email marketing, you can actually reach the people that you are intending to reach and get them to actively engage with what you're sending. I'm not just talking about a double tap or a like or an emoji. I'm talking about engagement that leads to real, tangible, measurable results in your business. Let me be the first to say that this conversation is not a this or that contest between email marketing and social media. This is a both and conversation. But if you're putting all of your eggs into the social media basket, that has to change. Now, I know how hard you're working to grow your following, right? But did you know that according to Social Insider, in 2023, less than 10% of your Instagram followers see your posts? In fact, I've seen stats that say around 3.5% of your followers even see what you're sharing. If this blows your mind as much as it does mine, let's all say this together. It is time to start your very own email list. With an email list at your disposal, you've got the power to reach a much wider audience and drive crazy engagement. Say goodbye to the measly 10% reach on Instagram and hello to a whole new level of connection and impact. Think about it. When you send an email to your list, 100% of your subscribers will see it in their inbox and make the conscious decision to either open it, read it, engage with it, delete it, whatever. Of course, getting them to open your emails and read them is another conversation for another day and another episode. But you know without a doubt that everyone will at least see what it is that you're sending. Whereas on platforms like our favorite Instagram, less than 10% of your followers, if you're lucky, will even know that the content exists. And a fraction of those 10% of the people who are seeing it will engage with it. The kicker here is that even if they are engaging with your content, that engagement is likely in the form of things that I love to refer to as vanity metrics, likes in the comments. Those are fantastic metrics if you're looking at social media engagement, but those are not generally metrics that impact things like profit and revenue. A reminder that I love to share often is that likes and comments do not pay the bills. So it is time to get an email list that can increase your ability to reach the people that you are trying to reach, get your messages in front of those people, and boost the types of engagement that leads to true and tangible results in your business. Looking for a new podcast to add to your weekly lineup? Check out Entrepreneurs on Fire, hosted by John Lee Dumas. Every week, JLD and his guests share practical strategies to fire up your business journey and create the life you've always dreamed of. No matter what goals you're digging this year, Entrepreneurs on Fire will inspire you to take action and give you the tools to get there. JLD has interviewed over 3,000 incredible entrepreneurs, including Seth Godin, Gary Vaynerchuk, Barbara Corcoran, Tim Ferriss, and so many more, including yours truly. You are bound to find the topic or the guest you're looking for. I loved his recent interview with Tyler Wagner on how to become a successful author. I honestly wish I had heard that episode before I promoted my book. Listen to Entrepreneurs on Fire wherever you get your podcasts. I think you'll love it just as much as I do. Number 3 reason why you need an email list is targeted marketing and segmentation. Email lists are kind of like these magical tools that let you slice and dice your audience into different groups based on all sorts of cool criteria. If you have ever felt like you're screaming into the void on social media and you're hoping the right people are going to hear your message, this is the answer you've been looking for. With an email list, you can segment parts of your audience so that you can speak far more directly to them and get them exactly what it is that they want. Segments can be based on a ton of different factors. We're talking demographics, interests, purchase history, stage of journey, how engaged they are with your content. Segments are basically like having this secret weapon for personalizing your marketing. With these segments, you can send laser-focused content and offers to each specific group. You can also hit send with confidence because you're able to tailor your message to fit someone else's needs and their interests like a glove. And guess what? When people get emails that actually speak to them and their preferences, they are far more likely to take action. Think about it this way. When you post content to your entire audience on social media, it's like throwing spaghetti at the wall and hoping that something will stick. But with segmentation on your email list, you can aim that spaghetti right at the people who are the carb-loving, hungry folks, the people that are waiting to be fed. And that is deeply going to increase your chance of scoring conversions and making those important sales. Right now, maybe you're wondering, okay, how can I learn my audience's preferences? How can I create this segmented list? How can I speak so clearly to where someone is at on their journey or what they need next? I have the perfect answer for you, and that is quizzes. Just a couple days ago, I welcomed Shanti Zach onto the podcast to discuss how to create a quiz for your business. So scroll back to that last episode in your podcast app to listen to her insights. This is an incredible way to segment your list, to understand where they are at on their journey, to serve them with the right content at the right time, and to increase the results that your email list can get you. Reason number 4 why you need an email list is ownership and control. Can I tell you something kind of embarrassing? Like if I think about it too much, I will actually lose sleep over the fact that right now there are so many content creators and business owners who are solely marketing their businesses on social media, which they do not own. Now, here's a fun fact. If someone asked me this question, I love this question at dinner parties. I love to ask it to other people because I'm always so curious. But if someone were to ask me, Jenna, if you were not doing what you are currently doing, what is something that you would love to do? One of the things that I'm so deeply passionate about is that I would love to help content creators and influencers. I often joke about like people who go on TV shows like The Bachelor and they get this big following. I want to help those people build reliable, sustainable businesses that do not rely solely on social media and doing teeth whitening ads. Like I would love to help those people. That is how much I think about this topic is like, I want people to build businesses that can outlast the social media trends and the algorithms. Like it stresses me out that if Instagram or Facebook or TikTok or YouTube, if any of those were to shut down tomorrow, so many people's entire livelihoods and many of their families' livelihoods would be completely wiped out. They would just be gone, all because they don't have a way to reach their audience anymore. Like you could be the biggest Instagram influencer with millions of followers, making tons of money on brand deals and sponsorships. But what happens if you get hacked? Like you could be done for. Or say, for example, something like a global pandemic happens and you have to quickly get in touch with your customers and your clients to tell them about how they can best support you or what your business is going to look like now that the world has shut down. But you realize that only a fraction of people are even seeing your posts on social media. And of those people, they're not even the right people. Like we have to understand as responsible business owners, as content creators, as dreamers and doers, that we cannot just rely on social media anymore. I am smiling right now because I get so fired up about this. There are so many incredibly talented people who are building their businesses in rented space. And I just don't want that anymore. So if you are not focusing on your email list and you're putting all of your marketing eggs in the social media basket, You frankly are taking a real risk when it comes to your sales and the future of your business. In order to run a profitable business, you need to be algorithm proof, social media proof, because while social media platforms can change their algorithms and policies and even disappear altogether, your email list is this valuable asset that you own and can control. You are not subject to the whims of external platforms or what Mark Zuckerberg is thinking tomorrow. You have this freedom to design and execute your email marketing strategy as you see fit. And to me, that gives a business owner stability and confidence that they have this asset in their business that they are certain can drive real results. I often think about Shark Tank. I love Shark Tank. I think it's an amazing, amazing show. And if you were to go on Shark Tank, you have to know all of your numbers. And I often think about how so many business owners are working so hard. Like you are doing so much. You are so busy. You are so dedicated to the craft. You are showing up in as many places as you can. And if you were to go on Shark Tank today and Mark Cuban was going to ask you, okay, so tell me about where you're marketing your business. And you could say like, well, I'm on Instagram. And he would say, okay, well, what is Instagram driving for sales? Give me the number. What is your cost per lead? How are you converting your followers into sales? A lot of people listening right now to the show could not answer that question. With the ownership of email marketing, owning and controlling your email list, you have data at your fingertips that actually tells you how things are translating into real measurable results. But you also have this asset that you can lean on, leverage, and use time and time again. The fifth reason why you need an email list in 2023 are higher conversion rates and a greater return on investment. Here is the final two-part kicker. Numerous studies have shown that email campaigns tend to have far higher conversion rates compared to other marketing methods. People are on social media to be entertained and educated or distracted. But when people are in their inbox, they mean business. They are far more likely to make a purchase. It's almost like emails have this magical power to make people whip out their wallets and hit that buy now button. That means that real results like sales are happening inside of inboxes. And when you're making more sales, your business grows. On top of the fact that emails simply convert better than social media, you are also getting a much bigger and better return on your precious time and energy that you're putting into your work. If I asked you today, what's on your plan? What's on your marketing agenda? And let's say you tell me, I'm going to make an Instagram reel. And maybe that reel is going to take you an hour because let's be real, creating those reels takes a lot of time. You might not be able to tell me a real tangible result that reel is going to get you. Maybe you could say, well, I got this many views or this many likes or this many comments, but it would be really hard to connect the dots on what those actually translate into actual results in your business that show up in your bank account. According to a study conducted by the Data and Marketing Association, or DMA, the average return on investment for email marketing is approximately $42 for every dollar spent. That means that on average, businesses can expect a significant return of 42 times their investment in email marketing campaigns. So if you are someone who wants to make sure your precious time is going to the right things and in the right places, email is where you need to be. Email is where you need to be focused, where you need to be growing, where you need to be serving and showing up. I say this with such sincere conviction. It will change your business. So here is where I leave you. And my question for you is this: have I finally, after 6 years of talking about this topic, have I convinced you that now is the time for you to start or grow or reignite your email list? If not, I honestly do not know what else I can say. Between the increased reach, the higher conversion rates, and the fact that you have more ownership and control for entrepreneurs that are serious about growing their business and having this asset that they own, it is a no-brainer and it is time to make the leap. If you're ready to dive deeper into this topic, I am hosting a free live class all about how to make your email list into your business's best profit growing friend. This webinar is called From Zero Subscribers or Zero Strategy to an Engaged Email List That Lasts. You can save your seat for free at growanemaillist.com. That's growanemaillist.com. We've also linked it up in today's show description and show notes. We will talk all about what an email list is, why you need one. I will give you tips for how you can create content without adding a lot more work to your plate. I'll help you figure out how to get people to actively and excitedly sign up, what to say to them in a non-sleazy way once they've joined your email list. I'm going to cover all of that. And I'm just going to help you to understand why having an engaged email list is going to be the best asset that you can have inside of your business. Again, it is going to be an amazing, amazing class. You can save your seat at growanaemaillist.com. I am so excited to see you there. And of course, until next time, goal diggers, keep on digging your biggest goals. And I sincerely hope I see you in many inboxes in the near future.
I'm over here giving you a virtual high five because you just finished another episode of the Goal Digger podcast. Did that go by way too fast for anyone else? If you want more, head over to goaldiggerpodcast.com for show notes and all the discount codes from today's sponsors. And if you're looking for a new crew of movers and shakers like you to bounce ideas and ask questions, be sure to join my exclusive community for Goal Diggers on Facebook. The link's waiting for you at goaldiggerpodcast.com.